Hey guys, it's Kyle with the Best Buy Mobile Super 6 program. Today we're going to be reviewing the Motorola Backflip from AT&T. With that, so let's begin. The Motorola Backflip is AT&T's first out of 5 announced Android phones. It's pretty cool. It is called the Backflip for a reason. So most of your phones flip forward, your screen and your keyboard close on each other. The Backflip does not. It always opens like this, and of course it flips backwards. So your screen and your keyboard are always exposed. For me, this was a little bit of a concern, but when I first started using it, I noticed that there's kind of a lip around the keyboards and on the screen, so when you set it down, it doesn't touch. It's always how it's designed. Some basic features about the phone. It does have a 5 megapixel camera with dual LED flash, so it's an awesome camera. It's very crisp pictures. It allows for video conferencing or everything like that. If that, if AT&T starts doing that, because you can see yourself in it, you can see the other person on the screen. It does have the industry standard micro USB, camera button, and volume buttons on the side, and then on the top, your power button, your 3.5mm headset. The Motorola Backflip is it's kind of Motorola's beginning stages of their program called Motorola Blur. This is a really cool feature about it. So it allows you to update all your social networks in one. So if you want to update your Twitter and your Facebook or all your other social networking sites that is included on it, you can do it all in one swipe. So I can hit our Twitter here, and we don't have our Facebook loaded on here, but I can hit reviewing. I can type here, reviewing the Backflip, and then I can post it, and it will post on my Twitter, and if I chose to, my Facebook and everything like that all at once, so then I don't have to worry about it. Of course, you have your standard Google menu, home, and back button. This is running Android 1.5. There are no announced plans to update it to 2.1, so I'm not sure how that will work. Of course, you have your standard side screens. AT&T has preloaded a lot of their software on it, so you have your mobile video, your music, your yellow pages, your Wi-Fi finder, everything like that is loaded on this phone. This phone is defaulted to Yahoo search. A little bit weird because it's a Google phone, but it works very well. It's very fast. It's efficient. I do like it. It's pretty cool. You can download, if you're a straight Google person, you can download your Google stuff on there. And then, of course, this is all customizable to you. This phone, I have to say, has probably the best layout of a phone part of it I've ever seen in a Google phone. And in fact, in almost any touchscreen phone, it's very clean cut on the screen. You have your straight buttons, your contacts call. It's very laid out, very simply. It's very easy to use. Of course, you have all your apps, everything like that. We've loaded a lot of our market apps on here, just demoing the phone and things like that, playing with it. It is very fast. It responds to your touch very well. The screen it's glossy, but it doesn't show fingerprints a lot, and it's pretty cool. Your contacts, of course, your standard. Something I don't like about this phone is that it syncs everything from your Twitter, and if you have a Facebook on here, it puts it all on there, and I haven't found a way yet to take it off. I'm assuming you can, but it does get kind of annoying if you do have like a Palm Pre or something like that. It's kind of that same thing, except this puts everything in there, so it's kind of interesting. My impressions of this phone have been at first, I really didn't like it. As I've gotten used to it, there are some really cool things that I do like about it that I wish phones would have. I like the 5 megapixel camera. I like the Motorola Blur. That is something that sets this phone apart. This and the Devour on Verizon are really the only phones that have that. And it really sets these phones apart because you can't do that. I can tell you how a pain of it is to go update my Twitter, go update my Facebook. I don't have a MySpace, but I've had MySpace, go update all that. And this does it all in one. I like the keyboard. It's big. It's easy to type on. You can type on the screen. I like the overall look and feel. The hinge thing for me, the back flip, I'm still getting used to. I feel that every time I put it in my pocket, and you know, I'm touching something, and I don't like that feeling. But again, it is off, so I don't have to worry about it. You do see fingerprints when the screen's off, so I'm on that part. Something else to take in consideration when you're looking at this phone is you can't see it, but there's a microphone right there, and there's also a microphone right there. So this, in a sense, has noise cancellation in it. It's picking up out of both microphones. So if it's open like this and you're talking, it's picking it up very well. So you don't have to worry about any wind. I mean, it's going to block out some of that, which is cool. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, definitely come to bestbuymobile.com, post on our forums, ask us questions. We're here to help you. Go to your local Best Buy mobile store, check it all out. This is a pretty cool looking phone. It is neat. It's definitely a first for AT&T, and they did it pretty well, which is nice. It's cool, just all the features that you can do with it. This does have a trackpad on it, which sets it apart too. So it's kind of like a laptop where I can scroll through. You can kind of see my finger there. You're scrolling through. If you want to open something, I can just tap it and it opens up. So it's pretty cool. Check this out. One last thing before I go. The battery life on this phone is amazing. I'm not going to get into the whole 5-hour standby time, 5-hour talk time, 24-hour standby. I'm not going to get into that because it's more on how you use the phone. I've used this phone heavily for the past day and a half, and I have to charge it once. I've had to charge it once. I charged it before we began this video, and it is a green phone, I guess you could say. When it needs charge, the charging port starts blinking and say charge. When it's done charging, it will pull up on the screen and says please unplug to save energy. So it's pretty cool. Check it out. If you guys have any questions, again, post about them. We're here to help you. And again, this is the Motorola Backflip. So it's one of the first Android phones on AT&T.